welcome on my channel. In today's video we will talk about the royal family, the foundation, the main character of our skincare, which is retinol. It's a bit difficult to start with retinol, but once you do, you will see an amazing results and you will probably never stop. But today we will focusing about the starting point, so how to start, why you should start, what age you should start, and all the tips and tricks that make your journey with retinol a bit easier, because the beginning can be really stressful. So without further ado, let's move on to the video. But before we move on with the video, I would like to kindly ask you to subscribe my channel and like this video if this is something that you are interested in, so more people can see this and my channel can grow, which will be awesome. Anyway, let's move on. Retinol can be used with every skin type, but of course if you have more sensitive skin and the skin that is prone to redness and irritation, then starting with the retinol will be even harder for you compared to people who have oily or acne prone skin. Why should we use retinol? First of all, retinol is great, literally amazing, with fighting with acne and acne scars. So it is recommended for everyone who are struggling with acne or who have acne prone skin. And second reason, it is that it's amazing with anti-aging. And not only retinol can stop our wrinkles from progressing, but also it can work reverse. So the wrinkles that we're already having right now, retinol can sort of fade them a bit and make them be less visible, or sometimes even disappear. And on top of that, it also minimalizes the appearance of our pores and push our skin to produce more collagen. And of course, the more collagen we have, the younger our skin looks. And now let's talk about what age you should start using retinol. This is completely up to you, and also it depends on your skin concerns, because if you are struggling with acne, you can even start as a teenager, because this really can improve the way your skin is looking, and it can genuinely clear it much better than any other product. But if you are only concerned about your skin aging, then you should start around 25 to 30 years old. This is like a like a gap where you should start taking care of your face more and focusing on preventing the aging processes in general. Retinol also push our face to remove its first layer, which usually between the age of 20 to 30, it is naturally happening between 20 to 30 days. So basically every 20 to 30 days we have this new baby face, but with the age it's obviously happening less and less frequently, and so when we are 50 to 60 years old, this process can happen even between 2 to 3 months, like once every 2 to 3 months. As you can see, it is a huge difference, and so it is very important to use retinol to push our face to also produce more collagen and fighting with fine lines, and also to get rid of the first layer of our skin. And now, which retinol we should go for? And here there is a huge variety of different retinols on the market, but the general rule is that we need to start from the bottom. So if you have never ever in your life used retinol, and suddenly you will start using retinol 1% or retinol even 2%, which is extremely high, you will definitely experience purging, you will experience skin irritation, you will hate it, and then you will walk around saying that retinol is the worst product you ever use. So the reason to avoid it is to start from the lowest concentration possible, which will be either 0.1 or 0.2 to, I would say, 0.5%. This is a good amount to start at the beginning. After a few months or a few years, you can start with 1%, and then you go to 2%. And 2% is the highest concentration currently that we can buy over the counter. If you want something higher, then you will have to go to a dermatologist. But for people between the age of 20 to 40, I would say 2% is definitely enough. But to be honest, even if you start from the very bottom with 0.1 or 0.2%, you can still experience purging and irritation. And this is a completely normal and natural process when you're starting using retinol. But there are some tips and tricks on how to avoid it, or maybe make this as less annoying as possible. The purging, skin redness and irritation can last between 3 to 6 months even, which I know it's a lot, but believe me, it is worth it. First and very important thing is that we should use retinol only during the night for our evening routine, not for our morning routine, because this has no sense at all, mainly because retinol is extremely sun sensitive. So if later in the day our skin will get some sunlight, the retinol won't work and it can even cause more redness and more irritation. Second of all, we should apply retinol on dry face and dry face only. So after you wash your face, you need to wait a little bit, or make sure that you clean everything with a towel and still wait at least 3 to 5 minutes until your face is extremely dry. The ideally will be to wait 20 to 30 minutes, but I know that not everyone has all this time to wait. When it comes to cleanser, make sure that you are using the most gentle cleanser possible. So we don't want any cleanser that contains any acids, any glycolic acid, salicylic acid, basically as clean and as gentle as it can be, such as Cetaphil or CeraVe. Also, do not mix retinol with vitamin C, either in the same skincare, and to be honest, not even in the same day or in the same week. It is recommended to, for the time being that you're introducing retinol into your skincare, you should put the vitamin C and all the other acids aside, at least for the first 3 to weeks to even few months, depending on how your face is going to react. And if you want to, obviously later on, go back to your vitamin C in the morning and then retinol in the evening, this is completely fine. But at the very beginning, make sure that your skincare is as clean and as gentle as possible. How often you should use retinol? At the very beginning, it is recommended to just use retinol once a week and then wait up to 7 days and see how your face is going to react. Of course, if you're having very oily skin or very acne prone skin, you will most likely be completely fine. So you can use retinol again after 3 to 4 days. But if you have sensitive, dry skin, you should wait up to 7 days. And then if nothing is happening, then you can move on to using retinol twice a week. And then after 2-3 months, you can use retinol 3 to 4 times a week. And this is basically how you should use retinol for the rest of your life. Every other day or 3 to 4 times a week. This is ideal for your face. And when you're starting with retinol, there are 3 techniques, I would say, on how to make this journey a little bit easier for you. So the amount of retinol you should use should be no more than a pea size, which is extremely tiny. It's like tinier than your nail. This is how much retinol you should use. And there are 3 ways, as I mentioned. So first one will be to clean your face, wait a little bit, and then use retinol, and then follow after another 20 to 30 minutes with a moisturizer. And this is the most common way on using retinol. But to make it even less irritated, you can mix the retinol with your moisturizer. So you can clean your face, wait a little bit until it's dry, and then put this mix of your favorite moisturizer and retinol together. Of course, make sure that the moisturizer you're using does not contain any acids or any vitamin C or anything that can potentially irritate your face as well. And the third way will be perfect for people with extremely sensitive skin and the skin that is very prone to redness and irritation. And this will be after cleaning your face, you are putting moisturizer on your face, then you wait until the moisturizer absorbs, and on top of that you put retinol. And don't worry, because the retinol will still penetrate through the moisturizer, but it will penetrate a bit less, and so the first contact with retinol will be easy peasy. And of course, the most important thing is that while you're using retinol, you need to use sunscreen every single morning, and also you need to reapply it if you are somewhere in a direct sun. Otherwise, the irritation and the redness is guaranteed. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Let me know what is your journey with retinol. Are you using retinol? Are you planning to use retinol? Have you purged? Have you not? Because I did. And here's the video if you want to see my journey, because I wasn't that educated when I was starting with retinol, and so I experienced extreme purging. But well, it is what it is. Remember to be consistent, because retinol is fabulous and you will love it at the end. Believe me, you will. Thank you so much for watching again. Don't forget to subscribe, to like my channel, to check out my Instagram, and we will see each other in the next video. Bye!